All right, I think we got it. We are live. It's usually pretty quick. I'm not gonna be holding back here when we have so much to do. So here we are back into the development. Yesterday we had a dramatic ending to the stream where the Maya just crashed on us. I'm quite surprised that this haven't happened before during all this time. I mean, I don't even know. I think it's too much luck. So maybe today it's going to respect our work, and also let's keep our minds into keep saving the work. This is something that I should have learned already, but I guess we never learn, right? So if you want to comment and participate, please drop a comment here. And also, I need to remove my background here just for a second. Bam, there you go. And if you also want to say hi to Bob here, please feel free. Here's Bob. Hello, Bob. How's it going? Have a good day. Have a good night. Whatever you are in the world, actually, I hope you're feeling very good today because we're about to get you moving. So, there we go. Pretty simple, straightforward. Presentation today is mostly to get going. So, I actually lost a little bit of work yesterday, unfortunately, and I'm gonna have to do some stuff again, but I bet that you were not watching anyways. So let's get going and keep pushing this thing. I'm also taking a new approach. I posted on the Facebook account uh, a overview of the process from that I did yesterday, meaning that it is a 2-minute video compressed, which is like a fast version of the stream. If that works, I'm probably gonna start doing it more because I know that it's a very hard content to consume. So it might help other people or everybody actually to have a shorter version that will then just resume everything. So if you lost or if you're not interested in participating or watching the entire thing, you can just go there and watch the resume. I'll be talking over it as well, so I'll be saying what I'm doing and what about like what's with the techniques that we were using. Yeah, this shape here was adjusted. Yeah, it's not definitely not remarkably beautiful, but both sides here are working as well. Oh no, I lost this one, you bastard. Okay, so this was actually a pretty dramatic change that I did, and I didn't want to lose it. Oh no, oh, thank you. It's not lost. So we have a new participant here. I don't think I've ever spoken with Biplab Mohanty. So welcome. Hope you're doing great today, man. So this model, I think it's from the 3D scan store. I forgot the. It's been a while. I actually bought it like a long time ago, and I was working mostly with the Joker project, so I didn't get back to it. But you can probably find it on the 3D scan store. At the time, I paid about $400 or something. Canadians. So okay, we're saved here, fortunately, and that's not lost. Great. I can actually even delete this guy here, not to create any confusions. Do I even have 3 copies of it? Okay, so even better. Have a fully finalized version here. Great. So I guess I can just go on and delete this guy as well. So this is clean. So basically what I need to clean is just this one is also clean. Yeah, you're welcome, Biplaid. I hope you find it and that it works for you. So let me also see how does it feel if I reduce a little bit of the hair magic here. Yeah, it's a little better. Anyways, let's keep going here. Double, triple checking the mesh. Oh, we still have some issues here, so I'm gonna clean that up. And actually, let me watch the mesh from the inside. I'm gonna isolate it and just check the inside of the mesh. Also, let me keep an ear open here for the music, because I'm listening to some Epidemic Sound music. And let's see if we can find a tune that is enjoyable. Well, yeah, let's let it roll. Let's see how it goes. Sometimes we may get something. Okay, so I don't want to destroy. So this is an issue here. So I'm going to use my Cintiq here and I'm going to start editing. I'm going to the sculpting tab and I'm going to get the hold on a second right there. I'm just reducing the size of the brush, which seems to be ginormous at the moment. Oh, here we go. Kind of corny, this music, but you know what? I guess it's fine for now. Just adjusting this crashed geometries. Just gonna cleaning it up. And let's move now. I think it's all good on this side because this is the one that was mirrored. So as I said yesterday, unfortunately, we had a crash right at the end of the stream. Pretty sad about it, actually. And we lost a little bit of work, not much. But honestly, whatever work we lose here, it sucks, to be honest, because there's so much back and forth that goes into the sculpting shapes. I'm Ash, back in the game. Awesome, man. Hope you're doing great today. Good to see you. Good to see you around. I'm Ash, my friend here, just popping by. Thanks for the support, man. Right, so as I said yesterday, Umesh, I think was present when the crash occurred, and I was pretty sad. Felt like crying for a minute. Just want to find the eye position, and I'm going to just do the same thing as I did yesterday. This is the eye left. Just going to start dragging it around. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. So I don't know why Maya does this, or if it's something that I'm doing wrong, but it is destroying the normals as I scoped it. So maybe like after. It's honestly not too bad. I don't know if I care too much about it right now. Yeah, so Umesh is saying that yes, at the very end he was present. Yeah, we haven't lost much, fortunately. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing with this shape here in particular. I was trying to keep the. Let me try with this brush here. Oh no, it's actually with this guy here. So let me get the tool settings here. Well, what about what's the interesting. What about grab silhouette? Yeah, actually not too bad. If I think that the fact that if we do like follow path, if we don't do follow path, I can see that it crashed. Oh, but it's not crashing, so even better then. I just want to keep the feeling that it is moving to the side, but the skin is resisting the movement here. I'm gonna remove this constraint to surface. I don't think this is helping anything right now. Let's see what happens here. Don't complicate my life too much too. As I said, this is like an initial pass of the blend shape, so how funny now. So if I yeah, but I also made like a primordial mistake of not duplicating the shape before even adding it. So whatever happens here, I'll have to deal with the consequences, which sucks. And here I feel like I overshoot here. And this is a too simple part, or too simple of a part to spend too much time on it. It's definitely going in the wrong direction. Just wanted to feel like it's not moving. So I'm gonna try like deflating this thing, or just like opens a finance. Yeah, from the distance is not too bad. Yeah, I also wanted this part here to move a little bit, even if it's just a bit. Just needs to move just a tidy. It feels better to me. This is obviously inverted. This left, the left eye now is, this is where it should be. Right, I'll keep it. I think that it has a good arc. Remember, I've changed a little bit of this part here as well. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to just check then. This one is good. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to check this other guy here. This one feels like it needs a little bit more love. It is bulged, but it also has some weird lump here, which doesn't help much. So let's keep going here. Also, saving the damn file. Still saving, so meanwhile let me jump in here, and yeah, let's talk about what we're doing here. So I was just like, still trying to figure out. I got a new light here to place on the front, but it feels like it's a tiny bit too bright. It's very hard to figure out this whole light setup so that it looks best with this simple camera that I have. I'll try to acquire a better one in the future, but so far cameras are quite expensive. It's a dream that to try to get a better camera. But what is this song right now, for Christ's sakes? Okay. Just changing a little bit of the settings here. Let's get this to try to look a little better. Yeah, so this is a bit of a late stream today as well. I'm starting a little bit later. I was experimenting with some stuff, but as much as it hurts to stay awake this late, and I gotta tell you, it is not an easy task. At least not for me. And but I'm feeling like it's good progress, like it's good understanding of the process here. Also, I know that there's some vertex here that is. There we go. This is looking a little better. Well, this could definitely be better in so many different ways. I think that the fact that it's moving into this direction here would actually cause. You know what? Let's see how it behaves. Let's look at. I'll try to look at my own eyes here. Let's see if I can see. Nah, I probably won't be able, right? Yeah, it's the same, it's the same experience of trying to. One side, I had the brilliant idea of trying to see how my eyes were looking when they were closed, and as you can imagine, it wasn't really helpful. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I'm going bananas here. See what happens. Let me see how it feels. Yeah, maybe it's not too crazy. It's just like it's interesting. Maybe like when the eye moves to the left, what I'm feeling is like maybe it loses some volume there because it's like a cavity. Okay, I'm not gonna go nuts. We do need to move on and get the shape separated. I don't want to spend too much time on this right now, but it's interesting to see how a simple thing like this makes a difference. It creates like a kind of an idea of suction here, and here it creates an idea of like maybe an expansion of the whatever tissue is inside. Is it correct? Is it the right vision? I don't know. Maybe probably not. But as long as it sells the idea, it might be the correct one. So let me try to adjust something here. Okay, dokie. Yeah, so as you know, the shapes are not mirrored right now. So I mean, they are mirrored, but they're looking like as if the eyes were looking to opposite sides. This is fixed. This is fixed. This is fixed. I mean, there's more work to do, but we're gonna get there. I think that once we get into a sort of a details phase, it's going to make a lot more sense. Right. Let me save this once again because I am not really into losing this work today. Okay, so let's then separate the shapes. Look at that, we got it. We got to the point where we can actually separate them. So actually then let me check. I think I have some tools here. So now my PyCharm's gonna freak out. Oh my god. It's too much. My computer suffers. The live stream itself, it's quite heavy. Yeah, that's what I want. Like rename blend shape targets. This is a tool that checks extract its selection. Set all blend shape weights at frame. Replace joints. Yeah, this is the guy here. With the Q args here. Blend shape node, fine. Yeah, so this is not actually what I was thinking. Like I was considering that I'm checking this tool here and I thought that it was going to rename, but it's not actually renaming anything. It's just add suffix or prefix. Oh no, but actually with the args q args here. Yeah, so I'm actually giving the description here. So if like, yeah, I'm actually replace equals search, replace. Yeah. So this is a good tool. It's not perfect, but it's going to be useful for us right now. I kept that one. I'm actually going to call this blend shape. It always complains about words that are not by the dictionary, and that's not really. But the thing then is that the whole reason why I was even looking at that at this moment is that I just want a simple way of adding left and right to this. Actually, I'm just going to do like add right to it. So I need to append the path first to the utilities. Let me see if I have the utilities here somewhere already. You know what? What's going to be the difference here? None. I'm gonna go with, let's go with the simple way. So let's start separating the shapes then. Let's see if I can rename this blend shape node. So it's going to be I targets I sculpting shapes sculpting BS node. So that we have a clear distinction between which shape are we actually working on right now. So then what I'm going to do is something that I saw. I'm just going to go for the UVs here. So my goal here probably today is just to actually mirror the shapes and be happy. Be happy. That's a goal today. So yeah, I don't think it's possible to not select the sim, right? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I think that this is it. So then we have the blend shape node, and now we have the vertex selected here. I believe we saved it. So I'm gonna go for it. So we have a new comment here from Blake Johnson, and actually happy someone appreciated the music, because right now in this exact moment we have a pretty terrible song. So or not, maybe it's not, just not excellent, but that's epidemic sound, and the tune was The Choice Is Yours from Ballpoint. Pretty cool, I agree. Oh, actually, now that you mentioned it, I'll save it to my stream background music list, and we're gonna keep going because this one wasn't good. Or was it? Was it that one though? No, I think it was, no, sorry, it was this one. This is Bonsai by Giant's Nest. Happy, relaxing tune. I actually added the wrong one there. Anyways. Cool. Let's see how it goes. Let me replace this with 0 right now, and then I will unselect this vertex, and then paint again into the mesh here. Oh. Now I should be able to go here and yeah, to be honest, we don't actually need the smoothness on the transition there, but just as so now we get just one side here, as you can see, left, right, down, up, closed, top lid up, squint. So Blake, oh my god, the comments are on. I'm sorry, brother. You do want to you do one-on-one teaching sometime. I pay handsomely. Really interests me a lot. That's actually a good proposition. I don't know. Shoot me a message on Facebook. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up right now with like just working and teaching, but I can definitely consider, depending on what you're expecting to learn, we can evaluate it soon enough. We are going to be probably getting some. Hold on, my headphones just stopped on me here. So soon enough, we're gonna have some tutorials with more detailed description of how to do these things. Just that right now it is a learning process that requires a little bit of experimentation with many different topics, but we're gonna have something more concise to learn soon, and maybe getting some small groups of students could be a possibility in the future. But glad to know that the information is of interest, and that this is something that has some value. In the future, we're gonna have better quality or better structured content. Let me stop dragging it around and okay, so this and this. So me start thinking of maybe writing some tools here to duplicate the shapes. It's pretty annoying to go through them one by one, so I might just write something quickly here. So let me see what kinds of tools do I need here to make this happen. It's going to be like duplicating the shapes. I need the targets, so let's alias attribute blend shape node query true. So I just want to set the facts-based rigging. Indeed. Also, you can. There's a lot of stuff nowadays on the normal workshop. You can find the course from Derek Sessions. Amazing guy, and some of the techniques that we were using here coming from him. He's actually a co-worker, so he is an amazing person. Also a great teacher. I highly recommend it if you're going to get started with it. Of course, rigging also. There's the blend shapes sculpting side as Umesh is pointing out here, right, Umesh? Thanks, man. But there's also the rigging side. It seems like a good music, this one, but I just want to keep the vocals off the. Oh, so now happy birthdays! Come on. My daughter would love this. Now, can you give me something here? I think I'm gonna go for my playlist for a bit because this is. Sorry, guys. Okay, so too much time. Legend Umesh. You know Umesh, Blake? Umesh is the most famous user of the channel at this point. So let me get here. Format. So alias attribute. Rename targets. Oh man, I don't want to think about this right now, to be honest. Let me see if I have this already. Yeah, here we go. Extract blend shape targets. Should have just looked at it. Hey Blake, thanks for stopping by, man. Highly appreciated. We're gonna talk in the future, but for now, or I mean, I'm already happy that you're here, being a good company for the stream and exchanging some ideas, and yeah, I I hope that we talk soon again. Anyways, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually saying I remember a guy called Elias Issa that did a similar project as the Joker. It was great. Man, you wouldn't believe if I told you that Elias Issa actually got a job in Scanline. He invested a lot of time into that project. He went through some of the techniques, but I always tell him that it's 100% his merit because it's just not easy to just go through it and watch the 300 lives that we did. But he actually got a job at Scanline in Vancouver, so got out of Vancouver Film School, which of course helps a lot. But to just have the time to invest like one full year of your life studying, but yeah, got a job, man. I'm happy, so happy about it. It's insane to think that something that we're doing here in order to learn, it's actually helping other people. And I actually speak to him frequently, so great guy, also a great person. Just shove this here and go straight from down. Just copy this blend shape node here. So we should then be able to just, we don't need adjustment targets, we just need the geo here. So also, Blake had made a good compliment to the song that was playing on the background. But if you need to criticize it, please do so. Sometimes I'm just working here and I forget that whatever tune is playing on the background. This one I like it, but it's kind of too dramatic. But anyways. Right, so let's see if we're going to be able to duplicate. Or Maya.cmds as MC. Okay, I think we got it. Yep. So there you go. Those are the shapes here. Yeah, I agree. So I'm actually saying here that that was a really amazing project. I agree. It was pretty good. Props to him, for sure. Okay, so those are the left shapes. So I'm just gonna type some silly script here to rename this. So I'm gonna go with geolist equals to mc.ls sl equals 1 or equals true. And then from this list for geo and geolist, I am then going to be just using this to rename the. So I'm going to first remove the extract, but I'm going to also add like left to it. So geo name equals to geo or left plus geo.replace underscore extract with nothing. And then we're gonna go with geo dot rename, and then we're gonna go with geo name. Unicode. Oh, yeah. It's not how it works, right? It's mc dot geo name. Okay. Boom. Got it. And go with left eye shapes group. All right, so we've done it to one side. And now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm actually just going to invert this here. So how do I invert it though? Is it like... Is it like -1? Huh. I think I know that there is a way. I forgot how to do it. Oh, here we go. Stylus pressure. But that's not what I'm looking for. I was just curious about it. How do I mirror this now? I know there's a way. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. Zero. Yeah, it should be something like this, but I'm missing the point here. Use smooth to scale. What am I missing here? So I'm trying to remember here how to mirror those values. Let me see if I can get some help here. I don't think I'm too far off. I'm actually very close. I'm actually very close here. It was almost there. It was just one single value. Well, so I'm wrong. What happens? Okay, so here's the secret. So we go flood, and then we go add, and then we go up again, and then we boom. Who knows why this is the case, but it works, and that's what we need. So in case you lost it, let's go again. So to invert it, you're going to go to the scale, -1, flood it, then add, you go back again, flood it, and you mirror it. So that's a good tool to have on the belt. Oh no. Right, so this one is what we need. I'm going to go through the process again of duplicating all of the shapes, but this time I hope that we are on the left side and or the right side. That's what we are. And my friends, we're getting to the point where on the next stream, I gotta say, we're gonna finally be able to work on the scripting part of this. How many streams it's been? Just for the eyes. Holy moly. But I'm thinking that I'm getting more of a grasp of it, so we're gonna get there. Maybe even if it's slow as hell. So let's run the script. Also, I'm like assembling the scripts. Eventually, we're gonna get into a point where we get all of the tools. I may even add these tools into the action stack so that we can start working fast. Okay, so we've got it. So I think that I would add this into yet another mesh here. This is why you need to rebuild stuff, because it's just so disorganized when you start to work on like one single file. Inevitably, you start to get a little messy because you're just accumulating stuff on the outliner. It's not actually the way I prefer to work, but for this particular stage, I think it's just the way it needs to be. So now we can finally see like eyes look right, geo. Oh, yeah, so this is the actual combination and this is how it would look like. Yeah, nice. First time we've seen this live. Wow. Now, next thing is to connect this, and once the eyes does that, it will automatically go into that position with a set driven key or whatever. It's going to be driven by the eye controls. Let's see if everything's working. Yeah, not too bad. So maybe afterwards we will need to, you know, refine the shapes. Maybe that's going to be the case, probably most likely. See this look down, so the look down is now individual, look up individual, lead razor is individual, and but this ones they are his half suspecting something. And we can actually do like a look left, and so the shapes they compound, and that's what's interesting about blend shapes as well. Yeah, they work fine together. And you can feel how he's suspicious about us. It's like, huh, you guys, I know what you're doing. Soon enough, Bob, you're gonna be here with us, speaking and suspecting of all of us humans. You and your artificial intelligence and your little hollow head. No disrespect, Bob. I'm sorry about that. You're brilliant. It's just a characteristic of your existence. It doesn't mean that you're less important. Right, my friend? Isn't it correct? Look at you. This is how I like to see you. Happy, spinning, full of joy. Nice. All right. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's a good step now. So what I'm gonna do next is start thinking of how to combine this. But we're approaching, just approached 1 hour of live, and it's actually pretty late today for me. And I still need to take care of my existence here by taking a shower and going to sleep and surviving to another work day. So I think we made some good progress today. Let's talk a little bit. Let's talk to each other a little bit. We made some good progress here today, right? Can we all agree on that? I mean, we lost some time last time because Maya crashed on me. And by the way, let me save it because I need to learn with my mistakes. There we go. So now we are saved and we're not going to lose progress again. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But I hope that we're past this stage of life. Anyways, Bob was very comprehensive. The shapes of the eyes are mostly done. So now we're going to start to combine the shapes to create the eye closed, look right, look left. And then on the next stream, I hope that we are able to then make these combinations and go into the scripting stage of this eye system, the soft eye system, which is then going to be on rebuild, is going to bring the shapes back in and make the connections to the eye, create the set driven keys, and this way we can have simple animation going to from like looking around, and we're going to be able to see this eye already moving. And this is also going to give us a good comprehension of like what are the limitations of the system, the way we built it. Is it looking any good? Is it worth adjusting it even more, or should we move to the mouth? So let's, fingers crossed, everything looks acceptable and we're then able to move into the mouth shapes. With the mouth shapes, then it's going to be as it seems here with the eye shapes. You can see that it's quite quite a time-consuming process. But we do have a bunch of blend shapes already that we bought with the system, so we might be able to borrow a little bit of that. But I'm definitely looking and checking and getting the feeling that it's not going to be that easy. I think that the shapes that we have are not nearly there, and we're gonna have to be sculpting and working on it. Not too bad. Oh, also we have the eyebrow shape, so we do have to do that before moving on. But that's going to already bring Bob to life, and it's going to be great. I will be adding the shaders back and checking it out. Anyways, thanks for the participation of our friends here. Blake Johnson actually asked for some classes or whatever courses, and I told him that in the future we're going to be probably developing some courses on how to do something similar, hopefully with a better structure so that we can have a good absorption of this content. Yeah. Do I have anything else to say? Probably yes. Probably yes. But do I want to say something else? No, I don't. That's it for me, guys. We're going to be ending the stream today. And a good note. Bye bye, Bob. You have a good night. Amash, Blake Johnson. Who else participated today? Uh, bye, Plaid. Thank you for participating, and I hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow or the next day, or you know what, soon. Cheers.